In this video, you will be shown the process of how to complete an outpatient clinic letter. As part of this process, you will need to come into PowerChart and you will need to open the patient record for the patient that you are wishing to type your clinic letter up for. I do already have my patient record open, and from here you will need to navigate through to clinical notes via the menu of the patient's record. At this stage, the clinician should have done the dictation for this clinic letter. All you are needing to do at this stage is type up this dictation. When you are in the clinical notes, you will need to come to the icon that I am hovering over now, which has the word add. When you hover over it, I'm just going to make this next screen larger. From the type drop down, I'm just going to press C on my keyboard. And as you can see, it shortcuts down to the letters beginning with C, and you will need the options for clinic letters. So there is 4 options here. You have clinic letter patient copy, clinic letter structured, and clinic letter structured patient copy. So I am going to use the clinic letter structured for the training purposes, but check with your department, your own departmental processes. Once I have loaded up the clinic structured, you can see here it has loaded up a pre-designed template for this patient. Now do be careful at this point. If you have accidentally selected the wrong template and you wish to change this, if you go to the drop down and simply changed your drop down option, although it looks like it has pulled through a different template, if I just scroll further up, what it actually does here is it links both templates in one, so it creates quite a messy looking document. So I would suggest you cancel out and discard your changes if you have done this accidentally, and just make sure you go to the correct template. So I'm just going to do this again. The next point is, because you are doing a dictation, you're typing up a dictation for a clinician. So the author is actually the clinician, not yourself. So in this case, I am actually doing a dictation for Dr. Sainsbury. So I'm going to go ahead and change the author, typing in the surname. If there is multiple matches, you can either use the magnifying glass to select from the list of options, or you can narrow these results down by using a comma, space, and then the initial of the clinician. And as you can see, it does find the clinician at this point. Associated clinical staff, some may wish to copy themselves as a secretary into this letter by modifying and typing your name in here, or if another clinician wishes to be copied into this, if they are working alongside Dr. Sainsbury with this patient, you can copy them in. What this will do is it will send a copy of this letter through to that clinician in the message center. The subject title, please follow your own departmental processes as to what to put into the subject title. And at this stage, you will be required to simply type under the headings what is required. So we have the heading of actions for GP, follow-up, management plan, and diagnosis. You will notice that based on the encounter that I currently have open for this patient and which visit it is that I am typing this clinic letter up for, it does pull through some of the requests and plans for this patient already. So we can see that the patient is coming in for a surgical procedure, and the clinician has also requested a follow-up, and we also have a section for medications as well. Now, once you are finished with your clinic letter, you will simply select the submit button. Never use save or save and close, as this will mean no one will be able to view this particular clinic letter, only yourself. So I will always use the submit button, and you can preview the document if you wish to do so. And you can see the completed clinic letter here. So because I have submitted this to Dr. Sainsbury for authorization, Dr. Sainsbury will receive this through to the message centre as a forwarded document. He will be able to read this. Whilst it is in a submission state, the clinician can modify any amendments that they wish to make, but as soon as they sign this document off, you will not be able to make any amendments to this. You will only ever be able to add an addendum. So this is the process on how to complete an outpatient clinic letter.